Hi, my name is Rachel Vernon, and I'm originally from Sanford, North Carolina, more in the center of the state, not too far from Raleigh. I moved to Greenville for my undergraduate degree in special education, and I taught for a few years, and then I came back to Greenville last year to start my master's degree in the counselor education program. I hope to be a high school counselor, so I want to go into school counseling. I would love to um, continue working with students and helping them transition from high school into, whether it's college or career planning. And I would also really love to find a job, that focuses more like with the students with disabilities, that population and their families, and finding transition plans that work for them when they graduate or age out of high school, depending on their situation. And yeah, so I am teaching at Green Central High School in Snow Hill, right outside of Greenville, while I'm going to school. I am a special education teacher there, working in the occupational course of study program. So it's really I do a good mix of some academics, but I do a lot of job skills training because my goal is to work with kids and their families to help them work on job skills to make them employable by the time that they graduate. So I really love what I do, and I think that that kind of falls into, I do a lot of things with our school counselor now, so that's I'm excited to kind of transition in the next few years. When I looked at the family life cycle chart, I see myself more so in step 2, the joining of families through marriage and a new couple. I recently got engaged in April, and so so that's exciting. I have been with my fiance now, for a long time, and we're both, accepted into each other's families and friend groups. So we're kind of, we're past that stage, but I guess now we're moving into like a new system and realigning our relationships to include the spouse. So even though, we're both very accepted into each other's families, and even though we have a lot of common friends, we're both accepted, into our separate friend groups. But we were actually just talking the other day about how we're going to kind of we're working on realigning, some things, like in particular, holidays. Like that's a big, I'm used to, doing the same thing for, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, all of the above, with my family that I've done for, the past 25 years. And he is used to, his traditions with his family that he's done for the past 25 years. So, and so we, are talking about, how we're going to realign to, we're going to have to start like a new tradition, and maybe not even tradition, maybe changing it up every now and then, but so we can spend time with both of our families and, try to keep everybody happy there. But so that's really interesting, and we're still working on that, but I'm really excited to maybe, learn more about families this semester in the next 6 weeks. And, working in my practicum last semester at a school, I learned really quickly how beneficial partnering with families when working with a student, going, whether it's working through a issue or maybe even planning for their future, not necessarily an issue, just like the importance and how beneficial it is to work with families and to understand where students come from their family perspective. So I think this class will be very helpful, and especially going into school counseling, and I'm excited to learn more about family systems and how they operate. So yeah, that's about it for me, but I guess I will talk to you guys later.